Minecraft is so weird. Ah, a full end portal. It's a beautiful sight. Usually means that you're at the end, literally, of a long path, but not today. If you're using one of these seeds that I have, this is how you're going to find it. Yes, it's very strange. And I have a lot to share with you, so I want to get right into it, and I want to jump back to the spawn and show you how we got here. So let me just jump in, literally, and I'm sure this will go fine. We'll see you back at spawn. Ouch. Ooh. Ow. All right, back here at spawn, and so much to show you and talk about. What we can kind of do it along the way, and it's raining, and the sun's going down. Gotta sleep. All right, take two. Here we are back at spawn, and yeah, nice spawn. There's a desert village, and then I'm seeing 3 desert temples, and then just a little bit further in that direction, there's a really cool kind of sandstone mountain cave kind of thing. But I wanted to show you the way to get out to the end portal. And yeah, for each of these seeds, I want to show you the spawn, and then I want to show you exactly how to get out to the full end portal, and then show you the overall view on amidst. But I'm not putting quite as much detail as I normally do into my seed videos. I usually like to label all the good stuff in the villages and all that stuff with marked banners and that kind of thing. So yeah, but I have a bunch of seeds to share with you, so we'll get through them quickly, and hopefully it'll be really useful for you. So it'll be kind of a unique survival experience if you can just kind of go to the end whenever you want. Let me switch into spectator mode here, and we will see the full end portal. And yeah, that's how I found it. It's crazy. So let's take a look at this world in amidst. But first I should say, hey, welcome back. Riggs here. Hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I'm in one of those 117 snapshots with my copper block and the amethyst. But yeah, I wanted to make sure these seeds are still going to be good for the 117 snapshot, which we are all anticipating. Ooh, bonus spawner. But I wanted to make sure that the end portal is still full. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say I'm like 87% sure that they would be. Yeah, what I discovered in last week's video, if you didn't see it, you should, because it was totally sweet. It was like all 42 biomes within about 2,000 blocks of spawn. But, oh yeah, another bonus spawner. We've discovered that the end portals are at different Y values. That's the depth, but same X and Z coordinates. So all these seeds should be good for 117, which is great to know. But yeah, let's get back to amidst. All right, here is a look at the map in a program called Amidst, which is a really handy thing. It shows you biomes and then structures and villages and all that good stuff. So here, right here where the little house is spawn where we started, and then there was the 3 desert temples and the village, and then we went southeast down here to this mushroom island where the end portal was. But I'll give you the seed. I'll read it out loud to you in a second. But yeah, if I don't read it out loud, people say, hey, where's the seed? And I say, you know, in the video on the screen. So now I read them out loud. That way you can type it in rather than cut and paste. But I'll put the seed in the description as well if you want to cut and paste. So anyway, oh, I should also say these seeds are Java only. Bedrock uses different seeds. Have to say that every time. Now that housekeeping is out of the way, I'll read the seed to you. It is 300-309-901-161-798-1478. But yeah, the seed is actually not a lot of diversity in biomes. A jungle is down to the southwest, and a mesa is like 6,000 blocks out to the east, which kind of makes you appreciate when they're closer. But yeah, pretty good seed. I thought it was kind of nice to have a mushroom island with the end portal underneath. So let's get to the next one. Speaking of mesa, is this maybe the smallest mesa you've ever seen? This is about 1,000 blocks east of spawn on this next seed. And here is spawn. Well, not up here, you know, down there. This would be awkward. But yeah, you can see a savanna village just there on the right-hand side, and this beautiful shattered savanna, which I just love. I can't wait to see how these look when the world height is raised. Are these going to get even taller and more dramatic? But yeah, so let me talk about the fact these end portal seeds used to be very rare and hard to find. But I have, through the power of computers, I now have a list of 8 million of them, which is kind of like good news, bad news. You know, like if I had a list of 3 of them, I would know that I wanted to share all 3 of them with you. But when I have a list of 8 million of them, I kind of want to go through them and find really good seeds that just happen to have full end portals. So that is what I've done, and I have a long list of ones that I want to share with you. So the next few videos should have full end portals, which is kind of cool. So this wool pillar will not be here when you come here, but if you dig down, this is where the full end portal is on this seed. And yeah, let's take a look at this world in amidst. All right, let's take a look at the map. Here we are at spawn right here in the center, and that's the tiny little mesa I showed you off to the east, but a much larger mesa, I should say Badlands, up to the north, and there's a little bit of the eroded Badlands, which I think is what they used to call the Bryce Mesa, but a huge jungle with a little patch of the bamboo jungle off to the west. But we took a little flight on our trip through the shattered savanna, through past a couple of villages and a desert temple there to the full end portal. And when I give you the seed, by the way, I'll give you the exact coordinates of the end portal so you'll know right where to dig down. Speaking of, here's the seed. It is a negative, don't forget the minus, negative 488-237-124-908-801-7106. But yeah, there's an ocean monument close to spawn, and a witch hut, and a pillager outpost, and as I said, a few of the more rare biomes. So a great seed that just happens to have a full end portal. So here we are at spawn for the next world, and a quick question for you. Don't you think it's time for saddles maybe to be craftable? Come here. Because I feel like horses would be so useful the first couple of days, but you usually get saddles like long after they are useful. But anyway, let's take a quick trip around spawn. I can show you the way out to the end portal. But yeah, mushroom biome right here at spawn. It's kind of nice to have a safe night. Speaking of, I probably should sleep again. But you also have access to trees and sheep and cows, which is kind of nice. So perfect little spawn area. And then as you can see, a jungle, but let me make it daytime. All right, let's take a quick trip out to the end portal. Yeah, all of these end portals today are less than 1,000 blocks from spawn, which is really close to begin with. But yeah, to find 12 out of 12 Eye of Ender filled is a 1 in a trillion chance. Each frame has a 1 in 10 chance of having an Eye of Ender in it. And so, you know, every time you multiply something by 10, you're adding a 0. So yeah, a 1 with 12 zeros is 1 in a trillion. So kind of crazy. But yeah, we just went through the iceberg next to a jungle biome, which is such a strange combination, which I find more often than you'd think. But yeah, very nice setting. Might maybe set up a base right here in this little lagoon right over. What you will find is kind of this strange situation, which I will explain. But check this out. Yeah, Minecraft is so weird. Yeah, it just has 5 eyes filled. But because it is on a chunk border, see that? It has sort of fooled the portal into thinking that, you know, all of the eyes are filled in this chunk, so it gives you some end portal frame there, and that is enough to get through to the end. I'll prove it to you, and then we can take a look at things on the map. Yeah, nuts. You can go through to the end, and that's all you need to do. So let's take a look at the map. So here's a look at the map. We spawn right here in the middle next to this mushroom biome, and we took a quick trip to the northeast past that jungle to that end stronghold here. Yeah, kind of interesting. You're less than 1,000 blocks from this end stronghold, and then over 2,200 blocks away from this one. So yeah, kind of strange. Usually you're kind of in the middle of these rings, but yeah, nice spawn here in the middle of this ocean with a nice mix of biomes kind of around the ring here. The mesa, or I'm calling it mesa, I know it's Badlands, but I'm calling it mesa, is way up to the northwest, and then a desert down here to the southeast. But yeah, let me give you the seed, and this time I'm not going to read it to you. I'm just putting it on the screen. I am putting it on the screen now, so if you weren't paying attention, it's on the screen now. And yeah, sprinkled throughout the video to the observant, I will be putting other seeds, and the format I'll be using is the seed and then your spawn coordinates, X and Z, and then the end portal coordinates. So I hope that's useful. And as I said, I have a long list of seeds, and so some of these are seeds that I have not checked out, and for you to explore. All right, I think we have time for a couple more. You guys still with me? Having fun? This is your spawn for the next seed, which is a little birch and dark oak island, which is some kind of nice contrasting woods to build with. And then you have a swamp for some slime, and then a little coral reef over there, and a nice mountain range, which is going to be even nicer in 117. But actually, the spawn is not the reason I wanted to show you this seed. There's a little spot just to the south I wanted to show you before we head off to that full end portal. And the most useful spawner award goes to this guy. Yeah, wouldn't you say? I think skeleton spawners for sure are the most useful spawner to find, and I'll show you exactly where you can dig down to find this. But yeah, you get the bones obviously for everything, and then yeah, this wool pillar won't be there, but bones, and then you get the bows and the arrows, and the enchanted bows are great actually. I wanted to show you this desert village before we head off to the Bryce Mesa. No, it's the Eroded Badlands. That's what it's called. But yeah, you get the enchanted bows, and that's kind of like a experience battery. You keep a chest with those around, and then you can disenchant them using the grindstone, and then use all the used bows to make dispensers. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. But yeah, I love this Bryce Mesa. So beautiful. Such a cool biome. But then let's head back to spawn, and I'll show you exactly how you can get to the full end portal. All right, here we are back at spawn, and we can take a quick ocean voyage across to the end portal. But yeah, I think speedrunners love going across the ocean because you can hitch a ride with the dolphins, which is kind of fun. But yeah, wouldn't it be funny if a speedrunner bumped into one of these seeds? Because every now and then they will get, you know, maybe 10 eyes and hope for 1 or 2 of the frames to be full, but never really count on all 12 of them being full, or at least the frames being filled in, you know. So maybe you could surprise one of your friends with one of these seeds. Say, hey, just try one of these seeds out. See how you do with the speedrunning thing. I would have loved to be able to surprise you guys with one of these seeds. Say, just try it out. But, you know, YouTube being YouTube and thumbnails being important, it's possible that you might not even be watching this video if I had said, you know, just mystery seeds. I mean, I'm not talking about you. I mean other people, because you're subscribed, and I love you for that. But I mean other people. So anyway, there's a great a bunch of things here at this island with the end portal underneath that I want to show you. Here's a bird's eye view we can take a look at of this island, and yeah, you can see there's a village here, which if you're doing the speed running thing, you can go and get the beds. I don't know if you can do that bed thing with the dragon. I haven't tried it. I'm not sure I'd be good at that. But there's also a couple of shipwrecks you can check out for the treasure. There's a ruined portal just up here to the what would be the northeast of the island, which has some gold blocks and some gold armor for you. And then there's a couple of spawners as well that I will show you. And then right here is where the end portal is, so they'll give you the coordinates as well. But there's also a shattered savanna just off in the distance as well, and a ocean monument too. So a great area to set up a base, and you have the full end portal to jump into whenever you're ready. Take a quick look at the map. We started off at spawn right here in the middle. We went down to that village on the edge of the mesa and the desert. There is a witch hut a little bit off to the west, and then we went out to this mushroom island. I didn't even mention there's a second mushroom island off to the northwest. So you can set up a base over there, and then there was the ocean monument, yeah, closer to the mushroom island there. There is a jungle up to the northwest. That's the closest one. But yeah, a great seed, a whole bunch of islands around. Let me give you the seed. Do you want me to read it to you? I'm not going to read it to you. Do you care? Let me know if you care. I'm just trying to be helpful. But I'll put the seed on the screen right now, and one more quick one. All right, one last quick one, and then I'll give you a few more for you to check out and let me know what you find. But yeah, the spawn here, there's 3 reasons I chose this seed. The first reason is the spawn, which is right on the edge of a bamboo forest and a huge jungle up to your northeast. I'm noticing one of these ruined portals has started a little bit of a forest fire. I'm sure that'll end up fine. But yeah, I love jungle bases for the nice green grass, and you can have some panda friends if you want. But yeah, I'll show you the second reason. Yeah, the second reason is the end portal area, which is kind of right in the middle of these dramatic mountain ranges, which are about to become more dramatic with the 1.17 update and the world height being raised. This is going to be a pretty cool area, I imagined. And then there's a witch hut just over there in the swamp, which is a useful resource to have. And then if you dig down in the middle of that birch forest there, you'll have a 12 out of 12 portal, which is, again, 1 in a trillion. And then there's one last reason I wanted to show you this seed. Actually, a few more reasons, which I'll show you on the map in a second, but certainly one of them is a straight shot south of spawn, this mushroom island, which if you never lived on a mushroom island, oh man, it is nice. Not having to light up every single last square with making sure it's unspawnable, or having to cover it with carpet or redstone dust or whatever nonsense you have to do to keep it unspawnable. It's pretty nice, so I recommend it. Anyway, this is a nice location. It has a spruce village, one of those mega taiga spruce villages just off to the south, and there's also a spider spawner lurking underneath. I did light up that ruined portal, unremarkable nether wastes through there, but let's take a look at the map. Okay, I'll point out a few last things I wanted to share about this seed. We were just down here on this mushroom island with that spruce village, but there is a mesa down here to the southwest, and then this huge jungle, a couple of patches of bamboo here, and then we went up to the northwest where there's huge mountain ranges to come check out once 117 drops. But yeah, I did some more flying around, and there's a good diversity of biomes kind of all around. There's the cold and warm oceans. So I will give you the seed on the screen now, and then all the seeds are going to be in the description, so you can do some cut and pasting. But I should probably leave it there. Still time for one last bonus seed for you guys. Didn't want to spoil it too much, except for what you can see on the screen right now. But it's a good one with a full end portal for you. And yeah, I'm curious, what is it that you're looking for in a seed? What makes a good seed for you? Because as I said, I have a long list of 8 million seeds, and I'm curious what I should be looking for to share with you. But I do appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video. If you want to encourage my endless wandering in random seeds, please do put a like on the video. I think that apparently does make a big difference with this whole YouTube thing, and I appreciate all the kind words in the comments. People sometimes complain about the YouTube comments, but I don't know, you guys are very nice, and I do appreciate it. So anyway, until next time, this has been Riggs, and I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.